Hey there, welcome to the UkeStuff channel and welcome to this tutorial video for the play along videos of I Ain't Worried as recorded by OneRepublic, and it was part of the new Top Gun movie that appeared in the summer of 2022. This set of play along videos has been ready for more than a year, but I have just procrastinated and not made the tutorial for it. And I don't publish the actual play along videos until the tutorial is ready because I want people to have that resource if they need it. So here it is. Here's our opportunity to offer the tutorial as well so I can publish these videos. Now we're going to do this video. First of all, look at the chords you need for soprano concert or tenor ukulele in two different keys. First, I'll do it in the original key, which is not so ukulele friendly. It's not the worst, but it's also not the best. Then I'll talk about how to do it in a second key on soprano concert tenor ukulele as well. And then we'll also take a look at the song on baritone DGBE ukulele. Then I'll come back and talk about some strumming ideas, and that will be the whole video. That's all you need, is to know how to play the chords and how to strum along with it. Now, if you like the chords you see here, you can find the chord chart or tabs on my blog. It's UkeStuff.info, and you can find it alphabetically there. If this video is up, that chord chart is up as well at this point. All right, and if you want to support the work on this channel, there are three things you can do. First of all, you can like the video. Second, you can subscribe to the channel. And third, you can always buy me a cup of coffee to say thank you for making this content at buymeacoffee.com/UkeStuff. All right, for soprano concert tenor ukulele, I'll be using this instrument. This is my Koloha Opio long neck soprano ukulele. This is the version that is made in Thailand, in a factory that's a replica of what they have in Hawaii, and it is made out of acacia. It has one upgrade, which are Koloha geared tuners that I picked up when I visited the factory in Hawaii this last March. All right, so let's begin with the chords that you need in the key of F. And this is more difficult on soprano concert tenor ukulele. It's not impossible, but it's also not super easy. So the first chord you need is the B flat chord. So what you're going to do is you're going to pull against strings 1 and 2 right above that metal first fret, and then you'll add 2 fingers to it. Now, pulling against the neck will give you most of the sound you need. Then you just need to support with your thumb a little bit. Then the next chord is the G minor chord. Then the D minor chord. And then the F chord. And those are the 4 chords you need to play I Ain't Worried on soprano concert tenor ukulele in the key of F. Now let's talk about how to play it in the key of G. In the key of G, the first chord you're going to need is the C chord. Then the A minor chord. Then the E minor chord. Then the G chord. Now, for the E minor chord, if you're not that familiar with that chord, put your first finger on the 2nd fret of the first string, or first string 2nd fret, and then just waterfall down with the next 2 fingers. That's the E minor chord. And those are the 4 chords you need to play I Ain't Worried on soprano concert or tenor ukulele in the key of G. Now let's talk about baritone. All right, for baritone DGBE ukulele, I'll be using this instrument. This is my tom concert ukulele, which is not normally tuned like a baritone, but I have Paper Amaro baby baritone strings on it that allows me to play this as if it were a baritone, which is very helpful when I'm switching back and forth between instruments in a video and not having to deal with different scale sizes. So the first chord you'll need is the C chord. Then the A minor chord, just add 1 finger. Then the E minor chord, lift up 2 fingers. And then the G chord, switch over. And those are the 4 chords you need to play I Ain't Worried on baritone DGBE ukulele. Now let's talk about strumming. Now as it comes to strumming, first and foremost, there is not one single right answer. So as long as what you're playing is chords changing at the right time, you're keeping the right tempo, and you're playing something that fits with the style of music, that's all that matters. So please, if somebody tells you there's only one answer, don't listen to them, because there was no ukulele in the original version. Just play what works for you. Now, if you can't find that yourself, here are just 2 suggestions, and they're very much the same with one difference between the 2, and I'll show you what that is. So first of all, the island strum works really well here. So that's just down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up, up, down, up. Now, the other thing you can do is you can add a chuck on beats 2 and 4. So it's down, chuck, up, chuck, up, down, chuck, up, chuck, up. A chuck or a chunk or a palm mute is when you hit all 4 strings with your hand and then you stop the sound with your palm. And I'm hitting a note there, and there we go, it's hanging on as I'm playing it. But nonetheless, that's a palm mute in the middle, and it's going to sound like this. Now, a palm mute is not instantaneous to learn. It may take you a while. So if for a while you just want to go down, down, up, down, up with the island strum, that'd be totally okay too. Feel free to throw the chuck in there. And if the chuck doesn't work, who cares? You're playing along with the video. Have fun with it. And again, if you hear something else or you just want to play single chords, go for it. Nobody is going to show up at your house and knock on your door, you know. Hello, we're the chord police or the strumming police. We're not going to show up at your door and demand that you turn in your ukulele because you're not playing some right pattern. Again, now there are some patterns that might not work really well there. A reggae beat probably is not going to work so well, but you could try it and see what you think. You know, that's why it's a play along. It's not a complete replication, and eventually it could lead to your own cover with your own interpretation of what that song should sound like. It doesn't always have to sound like the original, but in this case you're playing along with it, and as long as the tempo is right and you're hitting the chords at the right time and the right chords and it sounds good with the music, go for it. That's all that really matters. All right, so with those strumming patterns and with those chords, that's all you need to do to be successful on I Ain't Worried. Thanks so much for watching the video. Thank you for your patience, as you probably didn't know this one was coming out, but your patience for more than a year from when I created the original videos. I hope you're having a great day, and I'll be back soon with some more Uke stuff for you.